everyone, my name is Tiwari. I'm going to be guiding you through a short yoga flow. We are going to be focusing on getting the energy back into our body, specifically our hands and our wrists. So often we can feel a bit of stagnation in these parts of the body if we are using our phones or our laptops a lot. Sometimes we can kind of feel that they're stuck in a particular way. And think about the last time you actually stretched out your wrists or your fingers. So we're going to do so today. So first I just want you to get into a comfortable position. And I want you to work on imagining like there's a string that's pulling you up from the crown of your head, allowing you to get a little bit taller through the spine. And you want to have a straight line from the top of the head into the neck, into the spine. So try not to dive the neck forward. Try to get it nice and straight. And then when you get there, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out through the nose. Good, 2 more like that. Deeply breathing in. And out. In. And exhale. Good, keep the eyes closed. Come back to breathing in and out through the nose. And just notice how it feels to close your eyes and take a moment to be still. Good, remember to keep breathing. Okay, when you're ready, I want you to pick an intention for this practice. Only a short practice, but I still want you to think about why you're here, why you clicked on this video, and what it is you'd like to get out of your practice. So picking an intention, often I think just picking the first thing that comes to the front of your mind. There might be one thing instinctually that comes to you. It could be a word, it could be anything as long as it's positive and it's in the present tense. So some examples are peace, clarity, gratitude, relaxation, energy, mood boosting, whatever it is that you came here for. I want you to really bring that to the forefront of your mind and just repeat it in your head a couple of times. Good, then start to let that go and slowly blink the eyes open. You're going to bring up your right hand, you're going to bring it into a fist so it's in a nice tight circle. And once it's there, I want you to lift the thumb out and then just scoop the thumb under and come back into that fist. So the thumb is protected. Oh, hear that click. If you have any clicks and pops, as long as it's not painful, that's absolutely fine. It's actually releasing some tension. So in yogic philosophy, we believe that the thumb is representative of ahamkara, which translates as ego. So by putting our thumb in, we're almost closing our ego off. And this is, I think, just nice to kind of put that ego, those egoic thoughts of always thinking about ourselves and maybe those mean negative thoughts, kind of putting that in a little box. Good, so then from here extend the arm in front and we're just going to take some circles really slowly. Whatever direction suits you. 5 big circles and then move in the other direction. Good, and if you're comfortable here, just make sure the shoulders nice and relaxed and you can close your eyes if you want to. Perfect, come back into stillness. I want you to open the hand and then close it. Open, close, open, 4 and 5. Good. I want you to bring that hand into elbow draws out to the side and I want you to open the palm out. I want you to turn the palms, the fingertips are pointing towards the back of the room and then the front of the hand is going to press just on the side of my body, so kind of just above the rib cage. So it feels really weird because we don't often, our hands are usually like this, we don't often have them bent backwards, so it feels a bit uncomfortable, that's okay. If it feels too uncomfortable, please come out of it and know that you don't have to follow along with everything I'm doing, especially if something doesn't feel right for you. Take a step back. If you're here, again, sometimes we have this just because we're naturally stressed. Think about relaxing the shoulder down, elbow draws out to the side. And then from here, work on just slowly bringing the elbow in and then back. You're going to feel this in the front of the hand, just getting a nice stretch. Good. We're going to come to the front. You're going to pick up this left hand. We're going to get the left hand involved. And we're going to draw it across. So the left hand grabs hold of the right elbow. And then keeping the contact with the hand and your torso, I want you to see if you can slowly, gently pull it across. You're not going to get very far, but just see if you can slowly bring it over. Good, and then start to release. Bring that hand up, shake it out, up and down, side to side. Any wriggles and shakes that you want to take. And then pick up the left hand with the right hand next to it, and I just want you to hold them in front of you and just close your eyes and just compare the left hand to the right and see if you notice any difference, just initial difference from doing that little bit of movement. So your right hand might feel a bit more sore and achy, or it might feel looser. It doesn't necessarily matter. We're just trying to get a difference between our left and our right side. Okay, and then slowly lower that left hand down, lower the right hand down. Take some big shoulder rolls up towards the ears, round towards the back. Try and exaggerate the movement. We're going to breathe in, lift the shoulders up. Breathe out, roll the shoulders round. In and out. Other way. So to the back, up and round. To the back, up and round. Good. Okay, come back to center. Picking up the left hand, bringing it into a tight circle, and then we tuck the thumb under. So thumb comes out, it comes in, and then we wrap it round. And then from here, we're extending it out, closing off that ego, which is what that thumb represents. We're taking 5 big circles in one direction. Close your eyes. So you know what you're doing on this side, so you can bring your awareness into the senses and the movements a bit more. Change direction. Try to slow it down if you feel yourself speeding up. Good. Come back to center once you've done your 5. You're going to open and close. 2, 3, really stretch those fingers. 4 and 5. Bring the hand back into a fist. We're going to bring the arm in towards the chest, elbow in towards the chest. Shoulder wants to come down, elbow out to the side, sorry. And then we're going to open the palm, and we're going to do the same on this side. So bend the fingers towards the back of the room, placing it on the torso, elbows tracking out, and then slow and gentle movements forwards and backwards, working into the top of the wrist and the fingers. You're going to be touch typing after this. Good, come back to center, picking up the right hand, getting it over to grab hold of the left elbow and then slowly drawing it in. Make sure that the shoulders are down, make sure you keep breathing. Still thinking about drawing up through the spine, so we've got a nice tall line through the back of the head, neck, and down through the back of the body. Keep that contact. I know the arm wants to lift off, but we want to keep it in connection. And then slowly release. Good, bring the left hand up, shaking it up and down, side to side, any wriggles and shakes that you want to do. And then bring both of the hands to rest on top of the chest and close the eyes. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale through the mouth. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Just let it all go, let all the stress go. And see if you've got a sense of feeling energized in the upper body, so the shoulders, but particularly the hands and the wrists. Do you feel a sense of any tingling, any kind of openness in this part of the body when you're comparing how you felt when we started to now? Just see if you notice a difference. It doesn't matter if you do, but if you do, amazing. And if you don't, that's also okay. Really the most important thing in our yoga practice is that we're just bringing ourselves into a place of self-awareness. So much we're in the external, we want to really focus in our practice about coming inwards a bit more and just discovering what's happening and what makes us feel good, what doesn't make us feel so good, and really tuning into that. Good, keep the eyes closed. I want you to slowly blink the eyes open. Separate the hands out. We're going to bring the hands to come on top of the shoulder. So left hand on top of the left shoulder, right hand on top of the right shoulder. And then we're going to make circles, almost like you're a chicken. So bring the elbows in, roll them back and up. Try to get elbows to touch and then round. If you can't get the elbows to touch, that's okay. Just bring them round like this, perfect. 3, inhale as you come to the front. 4, exhale as you go back, and 5, inhale to come to the front and down. Go the other way. Inhale to come to the front first, exhale to come back. Inhale to the front, exhale back. Good. 3, 4, and lastly 5. Good. You should feel a really nice opening through the chest there. Good. Stay exactly where you are. I'm just going to come a little bit further back so that you can see where I am. I want you to bring your hands onto your knees. So it doesn't matter if you're kneeling or if you're cross-legged, just bring them on. But you want your hands to be a little bit separated out. So I'll come back a bit further so you can see. So from here, we are going to press into your thighs or your knees and inhale, pull the chest forward, draw the elbows back, creating an arch in the spine. And then exhale, we're going to start to dome and create this curve through the back and gaze towards the navel. Good. Breathe in to come forward, pull the chest through, lift the heart up, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding, doming, creating a nice big curve. Shoulders could come slightly up towards the ears. Feel that relaxation through the back of the neck. Good. Breathe in, come forward. So this is like your cat-cow, but we're just doing it seated. Exhale, round. And then take it in your own time. I'm not going to count you in. I want you to just synchronize your one breath to one movement. So we'll all be moving differently. Perfect. Do your last round. And then when you've done your last exhale, I want you to just come back into your seated position. From here, I want you to pick up the left hand, extend the arm in front, draw the left hand across the body, but keep the chest pointing towards the front. So we're not turning our chest, it's just our hand that's gone over. Then we pick up the right hand and we're just going to place it so that the palm is facing my face. And we're going to pull and drag that left arm across. So you should feel this in the top of the shoulder blade, the shoulder girdle, opening up. And from here you can gaze towards the left if you want. Just getting into some more of that shoulder, just getting out any stagnant energy. And then slowly start to release. Other side, right arm out, bring it over. Extend the left arm in front of you, then turn the palm to face up towards the ceiling and bring it in. You want it to be just above the elbow and then draw it across. Gaze over to the opposite direction if you want to. Chest is facing towards the front, really pulling through the top part. Good. Keep breathing here. Don't forget to breathe, it's so common, it's so easy for us to forget. Good, then slowly we're going to start to release it down, okay? Or you just take a shake out from left to right, like any movement you want to do. Fluid movement, you can make like any shape, go wild. You can really bring it into the lower body, you can bend the body forwards. This is your chance to just do whatever you feel you need to. So go a bit crazy, close your eyes, let yourself go, let yourself feel free. Bring the arms maybe up overhead, down to the ground. Keep the eyes closed, no one can see you. You can all see me, but that's it. And then slowly start to slow it down, not completely coming to a stop. You're just slowing the movement down, almost like you're going into slow-mo. And then come back to complete stillness. Place the hands on top of your legs, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Keep the eyes closed. Notice how you feel, see if there's any sensations in the body just from doing that physical movement. And I want you to come back to that intention that you'd set yourself, that instinctual thought or word that come to your head, and just remind yourself of that. And take that word and take any goodness that you feel into your day, into your week. Try and pass it on to at least one other person that you know. Thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Tiwari, and feel free to come back to this class whenever you just need to invigorate some energy in that upper part of the body, into our wrists, into our hands, and I will see you again soon.